Book trial, yeah. That's the one.
Yeah. So yeah, Crazy Talk. What we're going to be looking at as our first program tonight, and the whole point, and it's Crazy Talk 7, and you do get the free trial for 30 days. So you would download right there. And you don't need anything else. You don't need the animator. You don't need anything else. Crazy Talk just by itself. The basic version for $19 is, if you like it, I do recommend purchasing it. But the whole point of this is to create an immersion factor for our students by finding photos of things they like, that they're engaged with, that is pop culture references, that makes you relevant to the students, that allows you to, I like to call it being the squirrel. Right? You become the squirrel, you know, because every day that we're talking, kids always find something else to be interested in. You're talking and you think you're doing a great job and they're looking over here at a cat out the window. Or you think you're doing a great job and they start fiddling with their shirts and they're not paying attention. So we have to grab their attention with something that they won't want to pull their attention away from. And I call that the educational squirrel, like from the movie Up. Right? The dog always looks over. That's what we need to do. And so I call these educational squirrels. I like to make them about, 45 to 50 seconds just to grab their attention. It says something really quick that they need to know. And then as soon as they say it, you have their attention for another minute. And so I like to give them the necessary information they're going to need for the exam or the point that I'm trying to get across. And then you start to lose them again. And then boom, I throw up another video for them. So usually my technique is talk, 2 minutes, and then 1 minute quick video or quick activity. Talk, then 1 minute, quick video or quick activity. And these are the types of videos that I like to throw up. So after you've downloaded it, you can go ahead and open it up. I'm going to show you Crazy Talk 6. It's all the functions are the same, except 7 just has better rendering, so it looks more realistic. I like 6 because it allows up to 4 animations to happen at once. You can have people from history talking to each other, or like I had Beavis and Butthead talking to each other. In the 7, it only allows one face to be talking. So that's the only downfall of number 7.
Oh, so just one face?
Yeah, just one face talking at a time. And when you get started with it, you'll find out that it is probably one face at a time is enough. I just liked going into that conversational mode.
So did you say talk? So you talk for just 2 minutes and then 1 minute video?
Yes. 2 minutes, 2 to 1.
It's better than
Yes.
talk.
Well, for 8th graders, that's what I found to work very well. And then I've been using a format called Nearpod to do this. And if you've never used it, I can show it to you towards the end, because I know after this, you're going to start talking about lesson planning and how to integrate everything you've learned together. Nearpod is where it's kind of like the whole shebang, everything put together that you've learned. And it does it super easily as well. We're going to learn about Zaption as well, how to take videos and if the video's long, you can stop the video midstream, ask them a question to see if they're paying attention. That stop kind of resets their brain and they can watch for another 59 seconds. So I got you all free Zaption accounts as well. So I'll be giving you those codes when we get to that. But let me go ahead and open up my Crazy Talk. Under R. So like I said, I like using number 6 only because I get the other people involved. There's really not too much of a difference between 6 and 7. 7 just gives a lot cleaner puppetry. They did a lot better job at rendering towards the end.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right, so all of these over here are pre-made, so you can see how they kind of make their pre-made stuff. And the way that I learned how to use this is I kind of reverse engineered some of the things that they've done. But to start a new one, all you have to do is click on, well, if you click on model, you can actually see how they have the models in here, and then you can actually go into the script and see how they did everything. So I do recommend going through some of the pre-made stuff already, just to see how they're actually made. So let me go back. So to create a new project, you come over here to this button and just click on it. And so this is your brand new project. It doesn't ask you to name it or save it till the end. We're going to go ahead and add a model. To do that, we go and grab a picture. And so you can grab a picture off of Google or anything that you have. I have tons of pictures already pre-saved. So let me come in here and go to libraries. So here we go. Go ahead and grab Einstein. There we go. We've opened them up. And this right here is going to ask, where is his face? Pretty much this whole picture is his face. So I'm just going to leave it at that. You can always crop it. If the picture has like a body and you want to get rid of the body, you can definitely crop that as well. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this alone and move on to next. Now, this is the super easy processing way. And all you have to do is move the dots. So you would move this dot number 1 to just the edge of the eye. Move this dot number 2 right to the edge of the eye. And then you find the edges of his mouth. There's 3. And then down there, there is 4. And all you do is hit process. And there we go. And then you would change the way his face looks. So he has a pretty big nose. So I'm going to choose that he has a long nose right here. If he has a short nose right there, if you're looking at an animal or robot or big chin, you would have definite things over there. You hit preview. And yep, that looks pretty good on the nose. I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to look at the eyes. Now for the eyes, you can keep them the same or you can add things. I like adding human eyes to my projects. So let's use this one. So look, you can see the eyes moving right there. It kind of gets creepy. It does. I'm not going to lie. And then you can do teeth. So his mouth opens up because it knows exactly where his mouth is now. And I'm going to add some cartoon teeth right here. And you can move them around to fit them in a better spot. Make them wider because he's got a big mouth. That looks good. And then now we can start previewing some things. So we can make him look angry. We can make him look calm. Exhausted. Kind of looks like calm. Snoozing, tired. So you can see his eyes drop a little bit. If you wanted to make him way more detailed, up here you have the details. So you would come to the very edge, and now you can see there's way more dots. Way more. So compared to the 4 that we have here, you can go medium or super extensive. And what this does is, so the whites are the hairline, so you just draw them in to the hair. And then the yellows are the exterior hair. And then his chin doesn't go that far down, so we'll bring these up. Tip of the nose, edges of the nose. And there we go. So now he's way more detailed, and so you won't get that pull fade that you saw on some of the edges. It'll look a lot cleaner all the way around. And so that's how you create your puppet. And then all you have to do is go to your script. And you can come here and you try to record your audio. Hello, I am Albert Einstein. How are you? Click OK. And so you just make them talk. And then you can go into the audio.
Can you have background music on this?
Yeah, you can add the voice, and then you can like what I do is I put it into YouTube and I add my background audio music there.
Oh, there.
Yeah. So so this is just your bass right here. And then you can totally change it even more. Grumpy, you can move the brow if you want it to furrow a little bit more. So you could really have a good time with all of these things. You can actually puppet while you're talking, kind of like a marionette. So if you don't like the pre-recorded stuff, you can make him move his mouth faster. You can make him move his eyes a little bit more. So you can be the complete puppeteer. I don't have time for all that, so I just let the automatic stuff already go through. And then I believe this is the voice changer. And so then you can come up and you can start changing the voice to make it fit. You can pitch it up, you can pitch it down. So I can pitch it down right here. Right there. So there's a lot of cool things you can do with it, but the coolest thing is you trying to do the voice, right? And so like Albert Einstein, hello, I am Albert Einstein, right? And then you can lower that voice a little bit, and it really works. And it's fun because it makes you pretend like you're one of those voiceovers for cartoons, which is what I've always wanted to do. So what I would like you to do is I would like you to find an image online that you could use in your class, whether it's a cartoon character your kids like, a singer your kids like, and I would like you to attach it to a topic that you're teaching in class and bring them together. So you're bringing the topic that you want the kids to know with a pop icon that they already know or that they wouldn't expect to talk about this, and then bring them together. So take some time and play around with it. And then what we're going to do after this is we're going to be looking at some more images and how to manipulate the images for our benefit. All right, so take about, well, as long as you need, and then we'll go from there.